Hi guys, RL250 here. Welcome back to the channel for my review of the daily races this week on Gran Turismo 7, where I'll be covering the daily races from this week with my thoughts on each one and how I got on. And if you get any use out of the video, like and subscribe for more Gran Turismo 7 content, including new daily races each week, online time trials and other single player tips and tricks. Thanks! Let's go. Kicking off with daily race A, that was at Suzuka in the Honda RA65. 4 laps on racing hard tyres, 1 times fuel, 1 times tyre and BOP. This race, like daily race A last week, was on the whole lots of fun, with a taste of Formula 1 in the 1960s with the Honda RA, a car with next to no downforce and a rear end that couldn't make up its mind on what it wanted to do, leading to quite a few spins and pirouettes, especially when the car was turning during braking. One of those that once you had the car under your feet, it was nice and enjoyable to drive, and like daily race A last week, a daily race I'd come back to if it was an option in the future. On the whole, a good race to let your hair down and have some fun on a track that has a nice flow to it and is good to drive at. Next up is daily race B, that was at Spa in the Group 4 cars. Once again, 4 laps on the racing hard tyres, 1 times fuel, 1 times tyre and BOP. For this one, it was a combination we've seen before on Gran Turismo and one that comes up quite often. Group 4 and Spa. This time, there was a threat of rain, with rain showers here and there, adding to the mix of on the whole good racing. There were lots of good battles during the week on a track that's one of my all-time favourites. From going side by side into Eau Rouge to sending it into bus stop, the races overall were really enjoyable. The rain adding to the decision to stick with dry tyres or gamble on wets, which in some races had varied results, but we kept going and managed to stick to the pack and enjoy one of the more fruitful combinations of Gran Turismo daily races. Finally, daily race C was at Interlagos in the Group 3 cars. 12 laps on the racing mediums and racing soft tyres, racing mediums mandatory, 1 times fuel, 6 times tyre and BOP. Now, it was a case of needing to use one set of tyres as these were mandatory, with the racing mediums taking precedence. This led to different strategies, with early stops to change from racing softs to racing mediums and vice versa, and starting on the racing mediums and running non-stop to the finish. The races overall were great, with good battles as drivers ran different tyre strategies, paying attention to tyre wear in the late stages, especially if you were running the racing medium non-stop. The race, at 12 laps, was a good distance to push hard, go head to head with others, and have fun trying out different strategies, although the race in mediums non-stop was by far the quickest. It also helps that Interlagos, like Spa, is one of my favourite tracks in Gran Turismo 7. I really enjoy driving here and can always push hard for good results. So now, it's that time once again to rank this week's daily races from my worst to best. So this week, my worst daily race is daily race A, then it's daily race B, and my favourite daily race for this week on Gran Turismo 7 is daily race C. This week was really close, especially between daily races B and C, although daily race C just pipped it, as the battles I had there were just ever so slightly better than the ones I had at Spa. What did you guys think about the daily races this week? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the brand new daily races next week on Gran Turismo 7. Thanks for watching. Bye!